Welcome to another episode of Beer with Sameer. So I'm always talking about making more money, and I'm talking about eliminating stress. So today I'm going to share with you which clients to focus on to maximize revenue and minimize stress. And I'm going to talk about that right after this. All right, welcome back. So, how do you make more money and, realistically speaking, have less headache when you're working with clients? Now, I want to make something absolutely clear right up front. If you think of your clients as a headache, something is already wrong, because if you don't feel that your clients are amazing, that they're wonderful people to work with, that they make your life more enjoyable, that they make your business better, well, then you're kind of defeating the purpose of being in business, because part of the purpose is to have a lot of fun in the process. So I'm going to share with you a couple strategies to make that shift. And these aren't going to be easy. They're definitely going to be difficult, but the concept is actually very simple. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. And the key is to focus on high income, low headache clients instead of low income, high headache clients. And I'll explain to you what the difference is between the two, so it becomes clear on how to make that shift over to those clients. So let's first talk about your mindset. That when you're working with a client that's paying you a lot of money and they're not bothering you a lot, you are more inclined, I'm more inclined, to take better care of them, to serve them better, to make sure that all their needs are taken care of. Now on the flip side, when you have a client who's really not paying you much, they're making a very small investment, and they're constantly like pop, 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 just bothering you with different stuff, with emails, phone calls, headaches, everything that can go wrong will go wrong with them. You have this moment of, why am I even working with this person? And this is totally not worth it. I'm averaging like nothing. I remember back when I started my law practice, I used to kind of have this open phone call policy, open email policy, where if I had a client, they can contact me as much as they wanted. And I remember this one guy, he hired me for a contract which should have taken probably about 45 minutes to an hour to draft. And at that time, I charged him $150 to do it. All said and done, when everything was over, I believe I averaged somewhere around $2.30 per hour, based on the number of times he called me, based on the number of phone calls he made. All of this came into play, and it just dropped my income, and I just had that moment of like, I'm never doing this again. I'm never going to work with these low-income, high-headache clients. Now, headache doesn't mean that they're an ass. It just simply means that they're constantly on your case. They're always thinking that they know how to do the job while you're the actual expert. So I'm going to take this entire shift and say, by focusing on high-income clients, your headache's going to go down. I'm going to explain to you why. It's not because you feel more inclined to do the work because they are paying you more or they're investing more with you. It's because when people are investing at a very high level, they are investing to get the job done. They're not investing in stuff. They're not investing in more of you or more of your product or more of your service or more nonsense things. They're investing in getting the answers they need so they can quickly get to the result as fast as possible. And if they're focused on that, they don't have time to be headache clients. They don't have time to contact you. The reason they're able to afford to make this high investment is because that's their very nature, is that get out there, invest in what needs to be invested in, get the job done, and do it with the minimal headache, minimal effort, minimal time consumption possible. Now, on the flip side, like I said earlier, when you have these clients that are investing a significant amount of money to work with you, you end up taking better care of them. You want to serve them better. You want to take care of them quickly. You want to give them priority. You want to achieve the results that they want to achieve. And by doing that, it's a win-win situation. Excuse me. Because you're giving them exactly what they want, and they're getting exactly what they need. So the way to make this shift is to make sure that you focus your clients on the result that you're going to deliver as opposed to all the stuff. Because if you're talking about your stuff, if you're talking about your products and your services and your system and your modules and your training programs and all this other stuff, and then you start talking about the investment and the payment plans and all that other stuff, you know what's going to happen? They're going to end up focusing on that stuff as well. And the only people that focus on all that stuff are the people who are making a low investment. The people who are making the high investment want access to you and want access to your results. So that's what you need to focus on. So thanks for checking out another episode of Beer with Sameer. I'll catch you on the next episode. Until then, keep life simple and always remember to play.